What's going on, Clash Masters? Rocky here today, and today we're going to be talking about what it's like to play in Champs 1 during CWL. Welcome back to the channel for another episode. Today we're going to be taking a look at our CWL here in Mad Ramp. Just in case you guys didn't see it last month, we did finally make it to Champs 1, which means we are at the very top league. We can't go any higher, so us staying in Champs 1 is a huge achievement. That means we didn't get demoted this month. But the real question is, how did we do? So if we take a look at our group standings here, we actually placed 4th out of 7th. Honestly, it should have been 3rd, and I'm not trying to make up excuses. It genuinely should have been 3rd place, because if you take a look at this last war, we had a missed attack for the war. We lost this war, but if our player would have just threw their troops all at the town hall, we would have been fine. I don't want to talk about what happened, but we should have had 3rd place, and we faced off against a pretty tough group. If you see here, Barbarian Party, 348 stars this month. And if we actually go take a look at the top clans for the month of July during CWL, if we just scroll down just a little bit, you'll see Barbarian Party right there, the 12th ranked clan in the world based on CWL rank. So they were really fun to play with. They were really fun to play against. Like, it was a pretty fun group. But Barbarian Party, man, they are strong. Kind of a cool little nod there in the description, also acknowledging, hi Mad Ram, hi Barbarian Party, shout out to you guys. And we actually played them pretty well. It was 35 to 39, but we actually had a lot of attacks that were pretty close. Like JJ had a 98. I'm pretty sure Hendo's second attack had a 95. I think there was another 95 somewhere in here. Like, we played these guys really well. This was actually a pretty close war, but they put up stars all week. But let's show off and show a highlight from this war, show you guys exactly how we did, show off some of the attacks we were doing, and then we'll talk about the 2nd place clan, because they were insane as well. So our first highlight for the day is going to come from Sky, and we'll talk about how all the Mad Ram players did here in a little bit. So if you guys want to see that, make sure you guys stick around a little bit later. Like I said, don't forget to leave a like on the video. So Sky's been using his ground armies, like you guys know, for a long time. He's really good with the smash armies, and this week was no differently. So what he's going to do here is he's going to do a little warden walk, and notice he doesn't even put the healers on the warden. He has the unicorn on the warden and knows that that is going to be enough to get the value that he needs. He's just trying to get the air defense out and then get through here, get through that archer tower, and then he's just going to pull everything in. Here comes the king, here comes the P.E.K.K.A.s, and then all the healers and everything are going to go in. He used those 2 Coco Loons, 3 Coco Loons actually, to make sure that those healers are protected, and then everything's just going to go right up the middle of this base, and he's going to send a blimp right at the town hall. Notice the jump is kind of towards the middle of the base, away from the town hall, because he's going to send that blimp for the town hall, and he runs a super safe blimp. He runs like 10 barbarians, a bunch of sneaky goblins, and like 1 balloon, just to make sure he secures those town halls, so he doesn't have to worry about missing that and the troops dealing with the giga bomb and the poison. So town hall falls right there. He doesn't have to use a rage on it, and then all of his troops are just working through here. And then what he likes to do is he likes to bring his royal champion in here late and clean up some of the defenses that were missed along that exterior. And you see that royal champion coming around on that left side. We got the king in the bottom compartment, we got the queen working with the P.E.K.K.A.s right here, and this one just goes 100% to plan. He's still got his king ability, he's still got the queen ability, he's still got the royal champion's ability, obviously. Plenty of cleanup, and Sky just crushed it this week. He was our top performer for the week with attacks like this, and he did it all week consistently. And just, man, when this attack goes like this, like, it's just so clean, so nice to watch. Look at that. It still has the king's ability, still has that royal champion, still has an invisibility, and he's going to be able to get through this base without issue. And like I said, we played Barbarian Party pretty well. Me, myself, not so much. I had a kind of rough week. I don't know, guys. I feel like I'm just out of practice. I need to get back on the practice circuit, work on things. Maybe I need to start going back to the smash armies like Sky here. But Sky, man, tearing it up. A beautiful attack. Finds that tornado really late. Pretty much a swag invisibility there. Just going to come in and just clean up the last little bit here for the 3 stars. So that was how we played Barbarian Party. But what about the 2nd place clan in our group? So if we take a look, the 2nd place clan actually had 325 stars. And if we go take a look at the rankings, going to the 2nd place in group setting right there, and we scroll down a little bit, at 62nd place, there is the 2nd place in our group. So we had 2 top 64 clans in our group. Remember, the top 64 clans in Champs 1 get a day 1 buy for the qualifier. So both of those teams will get a day 1 buy for the qualifier, kind of showing that the level of skill kind of goes up when you go to Champs 1. And we noticed that, like, the creativity, the different kinds of attacks, it definitely changed and went up as we went to Champs 1. Normally, I wouldn't show attacks on our bases, but I want to show you guys the creativity level that you might see in Champs 1 because it was on a whole nother level, especially against the second place clan here. So check out this army composition. We got 7 invisibilities, we got a clone spell, we got some dragon riders with 17 minions. This army is nuts. I'm gonna go like this. I'm gonna go halftime speed. Now watch where he pops this blimp in here, throws the hound in. The hound is out there just to make sure the blimp gets where he needs it to go. But the blimp is gonna pop right in between these 2 walls right here because there's gonna be wall breakers in here. I'm gonna go ahead and throw down the invisibility, rage it up, and check this out. The wall breakers are gonna wall break open this, and then there's super archers in here. And watch this. Clone spell coming in for super archers. Are you serious right now? Cloning super archers out of the blimp, making them invisible with all those invisibilities, and just getting massive value. Getting the town hall down, getting all these defenses down around it. Ah, poor Skeens' base. Even using another rage, like pretty much all of the spells going for this clone invisibility super archer blimp. This was nuts, guys. This was nuts. I've never seen anything like this against any of our bases, and we got to experience it firsthand. Look at that. Clone super archers. They're going to come in here, take out the Teslas. Oh, man. And then we got the ice golems right there on defense, but it's not going to matter. Like, that whole area is just gutted. A huge commitment there. Almost all of the spells, 12 out of the 13 spells in the army, go to that one area. But the value that was obtained there was massive. So just going to go in here, start working on trying to get this mortar down. And just going to set a nice little funnel here so that the king and queen can come in. And that's what he's doing here, is setting up the pathing for the king and queen. I'm going to fast forward here because the king's going to fight these ice golems, and it's going to take a few seconds because ice golems tend to do that. But here comes the queen and on the top compartment. As that king's going ahead and taking down that last ice golem, the queen's going to come in here, and that's where the last invisibility is going to come in. Last invisibility just to help protect that queen with the unicorn on. And then we're just going to see all those dragon riders, and not wasting any time. Dragon riders going to come in through the bottom of the base with a ton of minions behind for cleanup. And check it out. That queen's going to go ahead and get that scatter shot down. And this attack was nuts, guys. This attack was crazy. Like, when I saw this attack, I was like, oh, man. The price of poker just went up. This is nutty. Goes ahead and hits the king, or the warden's ability rather, hits the king's ability to take out the enemy queen on the top side of the base. And this one just works so nicely. Like, I cannot believe that blimp. That blimp was like one of the most creative things I've ever seen. Oh, so crazy. Throws in the royal champion here with the dragon riders. I'm just going to work right around the base. Going to have enough with the royal champion to get through here. There's not too many crazy defenses up. The royal champion's going to be able to help out. And with all of those minions, 17 minions, it's going to be enough to finish this one off. So like I said, I don't really show defenses on our bases, but I had to show you guys this one. It kind of gives you a feel for how different Champs 1 is. Like, the skill level here is insane. So this was the second place clan just putting on a show, and we played them okay. They had some nice bases, but the score of this war was actually 31-39. So we weren't able to put up as many stars against them. Their bases were really nice. The lone triple here again from Sky, just doing work all week. So let's go ahead and let's talk about the rest of our week here. In war number 1, we won 34-33. We're actually up pretty well on percentage. So we had 4 3-stars, no 1-stars. One thing I did notice is some of these clans weren't afraid to go for it. Like, they took big risks. We saw a lot of 1-stars against our bases because these clans weren't afraid to take risks. We had JJ coming in this war with a nice drag bet. JJ was actually second in our clan, and he crushed it this week, just behind Sky in our clan, and he's been using the drag bat really nicely. You know the Mad Ram guys, they like our drag bats, you know, like we do really well. I probably should get back to using the drag bat a little bit. I've been getting cute with all kinds of nonsense, and the drag bat just works. So he's just gonna go in with a safe or blimp here. One thing I would like to see JJ switch from is using the Yeti in there. Those Yetis have been getting him in trouble sometimes, so maybe go with some balloons in there when he's going with a safe blimp. But it works out here. He's gonna go ahead and run the king and queen through the top side, and then here come all the dragons throughout here, and this one just went really smooth. The king's gonna go in this compartment, push those dragons down throughout the base. We're gonna have the royal champion working through the bottom side of the base, working towards that multi-target inferno, and then like everything's just gonna go where it needs to pretty much on this one. The royal champion does a great job keeping the dragons and the dragon riders inside the base. Gonna get through that scatter, and then he's gonna be able to run the bats through the top side. And really, he's just got the 2 wizard towers. with 4 freezes, he's going to have no problem getting that down, and just a really nice attack from JJ. Like I said, he had a really clean week, did a great job securing a lot of 3-stars and helping us out in a lot of these wars. So once those bats get through the storages, they're going to take out that queen and just clean this one up for a 3-star. So we felt pretty nice after the first war, 34-33, getting that victory, and then we had to go place Barbarian Party in the second place clan, and it was tough, but you know, we still held our own in our group, I felt. War number 4 was a gimme war. This clan was dropping. They ran just like a handful of 14s, and of course, I was the one that didn't 3-star. I used a Houdini, and all my wizards got blew up, so a little unlucky there. But we get 44. No one perfected this clan throughout the week, so we don't feel so bad about that one, but it helped out, you know, getting those 44 stars. At war number 5, we took care of business 33-31, so, you know, getting back into our rhythm, getting back into our flow. And then even war 6, again, we took care of business, handling what we needed to. 35-33, we had some nice 3-stars in here. I want to show this one off from Skeens right here. He's using this attack that we're calling the 666, or El Diablo, which has 6 balloons, 6 dragons, and 6 dragon riders with a bat. So it's like pretty much a modified drag bat attack here, but it's pretty dirty, like in the best way possible. Like it's a nice little attack. So he's just basically going to start off by funneling out here, and you can kind of see where he's going with this. It's pretty much going to be a blimp right at the town hall. He's going to run the dragons in, run the dragon riders in with the dragons, and then blimp right at the town hall. Rage spell goes down right here. Look at the king and queen working on that top side, just getting some nice value. Here comes that warden's ability just to protect the blimp, but he gets like everything minus that one dragon down there at the bottom in that warden's ability, and that's exactly what you're looking for with the warden ability. He's going to go ahead and rage up to get that town hall down, and notice that he froze the town hall, froze that sweeper, and he's going to get right on through the middle of this base. Man, this attack is really fun to watch. Uses the Royal Champion's ability on the top side there to get through that multi-target in front of the multi in the middle goes down, and then really all he's got left is that scatter and a few wizard towers, but they're being worked on. Like everything's being worked on right here. Gonna go ahead and bat bomb out the scatter, that way he can just get it out of the way, not have to worry about it taking out the troops. And then he's got freezes for that last wizard tower, and this attack was clean. I like this one from Skeens. That's why I wanted to highlight it, because I thought it was a beautiful attack, and it's something a little bit different, like kind of a modified drag bat that just worked out really nicely. Plenty of stuff left up here at the end, and gets the 3-star, again helping us out winning that war. And then in war 7, we had the heartbreak of the missed attack. Oh, that's devastating, guys. I mean, no excuse. Wars are 24 hours, you know, like it could have been prevented, it could have been done, but it's not like we faced demotion or anything. We end up with 4th place in the group. We should have had 3rd place, because we could have easily been at 295. Just a little bit of a heartbreak. As far as our clan, the Mad Ramp guys did pretty well this week. Not so much me. We'll talk about that in the future. We need to work on things, guys. But Sky, JJ, Hockey out here, 19-18 stars, and we had Steven, Posty, Mighty Ducks. Ducks had a nice little week using his Lalo. It was a good time, guys. And then we had Skeens, Dick, Hendo, Liberty at 16, and then me, JC at 15. Flynn at 15 also. Rough week right there, guys. Rough week. So it happens, guys. I gotta work on getting better as a player, because I haven't been putting in the work, haven't been putting in the effort. But Champs 1 was a fun experience. Now we'll see if we can put together a team for the qualifier and see how we do there. Hopefully you guys did enjoy today's video, showing you guys our experience of the first time playing in Champs 1 during CWL week. You guys have a great day. Keep on clash bashing. Wow, you watched that whole video? Here's another video that YouTube thinks you'll like, and here's a playlist of similar videos.